Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With Allah's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. Food for thought. Allah tells us in the Quran to seek refuge with Him from the whisperer who whispers into the heart of mankind from among men and jinn. In today's complex world, there's a lot of noise in different formats, but there's a constant roar, there's a constant pull for our attention, our devotion, and our loyalties. And there are also many uncertainties, fear, doubt, and the threats of destruction or the loss of income, the loss of stability. We hear it every day. Every day there's a new episode of what might go wrong or what is going wrong. Right now we're facing catastrophic climatic conditions, fires, drought, floodings. People are being affected in the millions. But for every physical entity, abnormality, circumstance, or condition, there exists a non-physical element that is a spirit of what is taking place. Many times it's easy for us to look at the physical events, material circumstances and conditions, and we approach the solution or approach the problem with a solution based in what we see, what we have in our hands, what's tangible, what we can work with. And that's fine to a point. But we should be aware within ourselves and about ourselves and around ourselves and in the world that we live in that there is a spiritual dynamic that is at play, constantly at play. And that spiritual dynamic may not necessarily be a beneficial spiritual dynamic when it comes to our safety, our peace of mind, our ability to coexist and exist as human beings in the same space and time. For every physical manifestation, there is a spiritual counterpart. Allah tells us in the Quran to say, Kul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, min shurri ma qalaq, wa min shurri ghasaqin idha waqab, wa min shurri nafathati fil uqad, wa min shurri hasidin idha hasad. To say, I seek refuge with Allah from the evil whisperer who whispers in the chest of mankind, from among men and among jinn. The whisper is almost indetectable. It's so subtle that it is ignored, but it is the whisper that is driving the noise. It is the whisper that is the spiritual dynamic behind the noise and the physical manifestation of whatever it is that we are facing. And when we divorce ourselves from our spiritual exercises and our devotion to the unseen, God Almighty, when we divorce ourselves from God Almighty and turn ourselves to our own capacities and to the material things that are in our presence and under our authority at this time, then we miss the workings of the whisperer who whispers into the heart of man. And there's not a problem or a dynamic or a set of circumstances that we face on this planet that is not driven by the actions of man, and every action of man or mankind is driven by what is in the heart and what is in the mind. Seek refuge with Allah from the whisperer. Open up your spiritual mind, spiritual eye, and spiritual ear so that you will be able to detect when the whisperer is whispering into your heart, so that we will be able to detect when the whisperer is whispering into our heart. Seek refuge with Allah. Allah hears those who call upon Him, and let those who have a will hear His call. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.